on a beautiful clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There is an expectant air here in North London, the Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. And already we're underway here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That has been cut short. And he was quick to react. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause...
He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Internacional have the chance to go the other way. Sabitzer is the guilty party there. He's not got that quite right. Deftly away.
Gomez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gatti gets over and intercepts. Rafinha. The ball's gone astray. It's a sweet ball, that. Internacional have it back and can go again. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rafinha. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Nicely aimed pass. Chooses to go cross-field. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Enrique. Andreas Pereira. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the shot! Goal! Internacional! And it's Internacional who take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's really well cleared. Well, that is one way to stop him. Luis Enrique. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he gets rid in a hurry. Alex Telles just loves to go forward whenever he can. And no, that was never going to make it. Luis Enrique. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Shot, can he finish? Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Internacional are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior. And they've got rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. Great ball if he can get there.
There will be
shot a goal! And more and more and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. And we hit half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Internacional are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Luis Enrique, can he get it through? Vinicius Junior, and the shot! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Camera.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rafinha looking to add to his goal. Luis Enrique. Internacional have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's a key interception. Gently done. Gomez. Oh, what a climb!
Bayer Leverkusen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's picked out the run. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Luis Enrique. Sabitzer. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Passes short and sharp.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Rafinha. Here's Andreas Pereira. Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Alejandro Gomez. Coming on the field is number 22.
They've played it short.
Danny Olmo.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Corner number 2 then. That is a brilliant interception. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Internacional surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Conceição. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. That is lovely. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Vinicius Junior. Well, there's the clearance.
Bayer Leverkusen need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Pavard clears. That has not gone well.
4 added
They'll
minutes has
start
been
all over
indicated.
again with the goalkeeper. Henderson gets it away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. 4 extra minutes added on. That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive
And now,
moment.
I'd just like to read out our fan club
What are your
members
thoughts
who are
on today's
celebrating
game
their
then, Jim?
birthdays today.
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nene. And here's Zico. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. Oh, no joy this time. Good spot, he's seen the run. Zico. It's Zico! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Zico deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And smartly reclaimed. And he's on his way! Now there's a fine chance! It's anyone's ball now. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Oh, give it away. He might be in here. Big chance! One-on-one! Cleared without complication. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The ball has bounced loose now. Zico! Goal! Botafogo! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Botafogo can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nice bit of trickery. Can he finish? Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Danielson, he's picked his way through. Oh, look at the decent hit! And that would have been some goal.
Danielson can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Well read, nice interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Botafogo lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Nene. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
That shot at goal! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Can he put it away? That's another chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Pete...
He's had a hit! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Botafogo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Always onto this. Face to face with the keeper. And the finish!
Público presente na partida de hoje. 71.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substituição em andamento.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Nene.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Zico. And it's Zico. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nene. In with the challenge. Zico has found the net here, of course. It's run loose here. And here's Zico. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Zico. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gently done. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Goes in for the header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Camisa 5, camisa 34, camisa 6, camisa 35. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 99, camisa 11, camisa 4, camisa 13.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. 5 minutes left on the clock. Danielson. Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's a great hit! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. And he was quick to react. 5 minutes to add. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, and that's that. Botafogo, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Oscar driving. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now. Has a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Under an awful lot of pressure. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Spread it left. And hang on. Can he put it away? They want to be quick to recover. And he's following up! And he's really put himself on the line here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at what...
Zico! Quarter of an hour played. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Recife are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Zico. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Paciencia. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, can he find a finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out to the right.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well read, nice interception. He's got the shot away! Goal! goal! Botafogo! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Paciencia. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Recife have a free kick.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Zico. Now he's off and running. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's managed to get through. There's the hit! And it's come back out to him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. This time, surely! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Botafogo are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substituição em andamento.
And the action is back on the way. Shot could be on. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's in plenty of space here. Botafogo, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Paciencia. Oh, he's found him in space! Zico. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good vision. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Face to face with the keeper. Plenty to aim at. Tries a shot! That's the throw.